An American woman is missing. Her husband is being detained after telling the Royal Bahamian Police that she just fell overboard. And then I drifted for 9 hours and then called the police. Lynette's mother, Darlene Hamlet, has told me a lot about Brian and Lynette's relationship, and it is not good. It is very, very disturbing. Darlene, I think you told me that Lynette bought a ticket home just recently.
A month ago, she called me and she was crying. And she said, Mom, I can't take any more. He's so abusive to me. He yells at me and tells me that I'm a terrible wife and no good for anybody.
And she had come home multiple times to you before. I think you mentioned to me when we spoke earlier that she'd come back to you beaten up.
Yeah, her back was bruised. The time before that, her ribs and her side were bruised. He has a pattern of, like he choked his daughter, like he choked Lynette in 2015 and a couple other times after that. And I only know, let's say, when it got to be the worst. I don't know if there was any more going on.
I think you described for me something that Lynette told you one of the times she came home when she said she'd been hurt. She said that her neck had cracked. Can you describe what it was she told you?
They were on the boat and both drinking. I'm not saying it was a one-sided drinking. They were both drinking and they got in a fight and he threw her down on this bench. The boat has a little bench where you sit around the table in the gully. She landed on that and he was on top of her. He was choking her and she felt something crack in her neck. She was so stiff-necked for a long time. And I don't know how or why, but she stayed on that boat that night. And the next morning, they packed all of her stuff, both of them. He helped her carry all of her stuff to the dock. One of the conversations that they had while they were on the boat the next morning is he told her that he wished he had finished the job and thrown her overboard. And I want people that are out there, like my daughter, to take the story and understand that maybe this person, though you love them, they may not be the best choice for you. And it's take a good look at your relationship and get out of it while you can, if you can.